coverage. I think people get confused because they'll see, certain limits, liability limits, collision limits, and there's something called gap insurance. Can you talk a little bit about those differences?
Right. So Mississippi requires you to carry liability coverage if you're going to be driving an automobile in our roadways. And the state minimum coverage is $25,000. That is coverage that would cover damage you do in the automobile. Again, you're counting on the other person to have some sort of coverage if they do damage to your vehicle, but that's when uninsured motorist or underinsured motorist would be important. You're protecting yourself against damage done by someone else. Collision is another type of insurance that would pay for damage done to your car. Usually it carries a deductible. Collision would potentially apply even if a tree limb hits your car, even if there's some other damage by hail. That would be covered by collision, even if it's not an at-fault auto wreck. Gap insurance is a mystery to me. In my opinion, either liability or collision coverage should cover up to the full value of your vehicle. But in the last 10 years, insurance companies have started selling a product called gap insurance, which is intended to pay the difference between the value of your car and getting into an exactly similar new car or, the same type of car. But that's exactly what, liability or property damage coverage is supposed to cover. But they made a new product and they can sell it to you. Medical payment coverage is something that not many people think about, I don't think. It's on auto policies and often on property insurance, so fire policies. But many of us have a no questions asked, we're going to pay your medical bills type of coverage. That's called medical payments coverage. And you would have the ability to go get treatment after a wreck, even if it's your fault. So that coverage can help pay a hospital bill, or if someone is at your house and has a fall, you can have very easy coverage without pointing any fingers that person would be able to go and get medical treatment.